Hi, and we're back, and I have assembled all the cubes back to the original state. And now I'd like to talk about some of the advantages of each and the disadvantages, and to hopefully maybe let you know which is better for you. Is there a better cube? Well, I believe that every cube has their specialities and some of the things that they have to offer to the market. But in all, it is your choice and what you decide to do, what you decide to purchase. I believe that these cubes are all great, and that's the reason why I have them all. But for those who are picky and you're looking for the perfect speeding cube, well, to be honest, there is not a perfect cube yet on the market, and even though the design is getting better generation by generation, and we'll probably see more better designs in the near future, it will be hard to get that perfect cube. Okay, let's start with the Diane Zhanchi. Okay, now Lubix has taken the Zhanchi and they have modified it to reduce the clicking noise, and this cube actually has some bright stickers. This is the full bright stickers. So this is not the custom stickers or the factory stickers that come with this cube. And this cube is very crispy. It has a very clicky feel. Lubix took this cube and tried to reduce some of the clickiness, some of the crispiness, and tried to make it move more like butter. And I believe they did a good job. But there is still undoubtedly a lot of clickiness left over. Let me show you. It moves extremely well, and solving times for this are, I'm sure you already know, it has the world record. So you can say this is considered, still as of today, the king on the market. Next we have the Fangshi Shuarang Ren, and if you can see closely that there is a clear coating on this plastic. Does that mean that this is a different kind of plastic? No, actually all these cubes are made with the same ABS, very hardened plastic that's the same kind of material that Lego uses with their Lego pieces. This cube has a very different design, and the way it's designed, it creates a different sound. Does that decrease performance? No, it doesn't. It's still the same. I think it depends on how well you are and how fast you can solve a cube. Some of the disadvantages with this cube is that the centerpieces tend to pop out sometimes, but to be fair, the centerpieces with the Zhanchi also pop out at times as well. The cube is a little bit lighter than the Zhanchi, and it moves very swiftly, I believe. And this is actually one of my favorite cubes. I very, very much like this cube. I think it has a lot of potential. Because out of the box, this cube doesn't look like it can do anything. And actually, it doesn't corner cut as well out of the box. But with a little bit of tuning and the right lube, you can make this cube into a monster. I will go into the corner cutting in just a minute. Okay. With the MoYu HuanYing, this cube is the lightest out of the four. I think it's about maybe 100 grams. I could be wrong. And since it's light, it has a little bit better maybe performance with the turning friction that's involved. If you already know, this cube has a very loud sound, and it actually reminds me of a train or maybe a subway train passing by. Let me let you hear the sound. So kind of interesting, but it sounds like maybe a subway train crossing. Okay. The disadvantages with this cube is even though the reverse corner cutting is there you go. So you can see that there's no plastic, so of course the reverse corner cutting is better, but since there is a lot of plastic missing, that creates the cube to rotate very easily in turns. Another maybe disadvantage is that some people say that their fingers get caught between the pieces, but I think that if you have the right tensioning, like this is not all the way down, but it is significantly down, you will probably can decrease the chances of your fingers getting caught between the cubes, but it doesn't happen to me. Maybe it happens to people with a particular cubing style. This cube is extremely fast, and it is very viable as a cube that could have a world record in the right hands. In my hands, all of these cubes do not have a world record because my hands are very very slow. Okay, now we have the prototype Weilong Cube. Now, like I said before, the production model is available, and you can buy it at the HK Now store. So this prototype, and usually other prototypes, have some faults because it is just a prototype. It is not the final production, and it is not an accurate display of what the end model can do. But I was actually a little disappointed at first because this cube didn't seem like it was going to do much for me. But after lubing it and giving it the proper testing, one of my cube testers told me that this cube is amazing. And I asked him why, and he said that it can outperform possibly every cube on the market today. And the reason why is because it is smooth. It is smooth out of the box. It has very, very little sound, and there is no, there is very little clickiness. And actually, this is not clickiness. This is because I'm not holding the cube correctly. And it's hitting between these edge pieces. But this cube can be considered like the ultimate modified cube. It has all the mods, all the great traits of what people look for in a speed cube, all in one. As of today, the plastic is a little bit heavier, and it feels and moves kind of like a Shengxiao cube. It does have a little gummy feel, which some people don't like, but I think that maybe that could help the agility of the cube. Maybe the cube has to have some kind of gumminess to it for it to move swiftly and during times of fast cubing. Well, I'm not that fast, but let me see what I can do. Right. Yes, I'm not suitable for actually any of these cubes. Now, one disadvantage I can kind of say is that these center caps fall very easily. Maybe I'm sure the production model is better, and I'm sure the caps don't fall off, but this prototype, the caps seem to fall off during times of solving. With this cube, you can be assured that it probably will not pop. I actually had it on different tensions, and I've had it tested, and it has not popped under different kinds of testing. The cube feels very solid. It's a very good design, and it will move as fast as you want it to move. If you got the right hands to move this cube fast, then I definitely think you should try this cube. So, what about the future of the cubing market? Well, I believe that if they can take something like this cube, which has maybe all the mods that people are looking for and the anti-popping systems, along with maybe a better reverse corner cutting. This cube has plastic like the other three, most of these speed cubes have, and it does affect the reverse corner cutting. So where is the cubing market and design heading? Well, maybe something like this cube with a little bit better design that doesn't hit on performance. If they can get that, then I think that a lot of people who are in competitions, who are very competitive, will enjoy using a cube like that. Now let's go into the corner cutting. Okay. Now we all know that the Zhanchi can do a 45 very easily. Very easily. Now let's see if we can go a little bit farther. Okay, well it can go to maybe, let's see if we can go to the line. Okay, the line's not good. Let's go a little bit before the line. So this will be maybe about 55 degrees. Okay, 55 degrees, we'll say. The reverse corner cutting is not possible because there is plastic, of course. So maybe 15 degrees. The Fangshi Shuarang Ren, the corner cutting will start with 45. And actually, the corner cutting just slices with ease. It just goes where you want it to go without a lot of friction. Now, if I can show you with one, that's not correct. If I can show you with one finger, it just goes very, very easily. If you own one, you know what I'm talking about. Let's see if we can go a little bit farther. Okay, we'll try it again. Alright, let's see if we can go to the line. Okay, maybe we can coax it there. Try one more time. Okay, so the safe degree of corner cutting would probably be right at 55-60 degrees. Let's go a little bit before. Okay. And down here we have the reverse corner cutting, and I think it actually performs a little bit better than the Zhanchi. Now I am coaxing it with my finger, but if we get it maybe right here, that's about 20 degrees. I believe reverse corner cutting is more practical because in times of solving, you're trying to do the U-turn when you're down right here. Now some people might say, well, most people would do the U-turn at the exact angle, but when you're cubing faster and faster, the U-turn might start right here. So this is where reverse corner cutting could have a lot of advantages. Okay, with the HuanYing, let's see the 45. 45 is also very easy, just like the Fangshi Shuarang Ren. And let's go a little bit farther. Let's go to maybe 55, 60. Okay, that was very easy. Okay, let's go to 70. Okay, 70 can be done with a little bit of coaxing. And I believe that may be possible because the cube is lighter than these other cubes. So maybe lightness has some advantages. And since there is less plastic here, let's look at the reverse corner cutting. Let's start here. Oops. Okay. So this is about half a cube right here. It is corner cutting half a cube. Okay, now let's go to maybe the next biggest thing. I'm not sure. But let me show you. Well, we're going to start with the 45, which is very, very easy to do. And it is very silky. It moves like silk, like butter. If you're looking for a very smooth cube, then I believe this is the cube for you. Okay, anyways, to continue, let's go back to 45. Okay, that's good. Let's go to maybe 50. Okay, let's try again. 50. Alright, so 50 is good. Let's go to maybe 60, anywhere from 60 to 65. Okay, it's done. Let's go to this line. To this line could be considered maybe 65, maybe 70. I could be mistaken. Okay, let's see if that is possible. That is possible. Okay, let's try again. There it goes. See that? Yep. Now, understandably, it is not as easily as the 45. The 45 does go a little bit easier, but at maybe the 70 mark, with a little bit of coaxing, it will fly. Just like that. Okay, now we have the reverse corner cutting, and yes, because of the plastic, we can't expect too much, but it will corner cut about right here, and you can expect that because that's where the plastic ends. So that's probably maybe 15 degrees. I'm very impressed with this speed cube, and I wouldn't be surprised if there are more and more people using this as their main in the near future. Okay, well, I think I've covered most of what I wanted to talk about today, and I just want to say thank you for watching. If you have any comments, please leave some comments. I'd be happy to respond to them. And once again, I'm not a professional cuber, but I am a very avid cuber, and I am working to improve my solving times, but I'm more interested with design and the functionalities of each cube that is introduced on the market today. Okay, thank you very much.